Californians all struggling to pay rent and facing eviction now have 3 more months to get help. After approval from the state Senate this morning, the acting governor signed the protections into law this afternoon. Our political reporter Greg Lee is here to explain why tenant advocates and landlords are not happy this afternoon. Greg?
Yeah, Frank, this is the 4th time the state has extended its eviction moratorium. This time around, most people will only be protected if they apply for the state's rent relief program. Tenant advocates say the now law doesn't go far enough, and landlords are saying time is up. Hours before it was scheduled to expire, acting Governor Eleni Kounalakis signed a bill into law, extending the state's eviction moratorium again. AB 2179 provides tenant protections through June 30th for people who apply for the state's rent relief program before midnight Thursday and those still waiting for funds.
Thousands continue to wait for relief while their applications are pending. It would be cruel, wasteful, and unfair to subject Californians to eviction with the loss of rental income now when they've done everything asked of them by filing and completing their application.
The Housing is Key program has seen a large backlog in distributing funds. So far, 507,000 people have applied for rent relief and about 223,000 have received approval.
The ayes are 36-1 on the measure. The measure passes.
The lone dissenting vote, San Francisco State Senator Scott Wiener.
They will not be able to apply. They will lose state eviction protections. And if you live in a place like San Francisco, you will lose your local, you will not have any local COVID-related eviction protections.
Wiener said he supports the extension, but not the part of the bill that preempts many local governments from implementing their own eviction protections, including San Francisco.
It ties the hands of local governments to actually help people, and that I find both saddening and in some ways really deplorable.
Tenants' rights groups argue the state needs to extend the deadline for struggling renters to apply for assistance.
It is incumbent upon our government to actually come through with that promise. So we need to extend this program. We need to make sure that there's enough funding in it to cover every person who applies for as long as we need to.
Groups representing landlords are also frustrated. The California Rental Housing Association released this statement before the vote. Enough is enough. Some of our members have not received rental income for more than 2 years and can no longer make ends meet. By halting applications for those in need and extending the eviction moratorium, rental housing providers are being forced to carry the financial weight of the pandemic, and some of them will lose their properties as a result.
At the end of the day, this is going to provide needed relief to so many Californians. But there's no question that many people are being left behind in this legislation.
Something that should not be lost in this debate. While Governor Newsom is out of the country, Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis is serving as acting governor. You saw her there at the beginning of the piece. She's now the first woman in California history to sign a bill into law. Frank?
All right, Greg Lee here in the studio. Greg, thank you.